Is everybody fine with that? I'm not too sure if this is a lot or not enough.
I don't think we need to pay Rithara that much. I think that we need to give her a shiny. Yeah. I think that she would be more appreciative.
Is the shiny that she received last time not suitable enough, or?
I just like to see her smile.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
How
a
much was
noble
that
goal.
shiny worth in gold?
50.
Yeah.
So technically, she's had the largest bonus.
10 gold then.
We could tell her that she could pick out whatever shiny with that 10 gold in town. That's
true.
worth 10 gold.
Or counter offer. Could pay her in a fishing trip with Callius.
There you go. Do that too.
She did mention wanting to do that.
On top of the 10 gold? I think it would be good for her to understand the value of money, unlike some people here. Myself.
We know that.
It's myself.
Yeah, I was about to
It
say.
wasn't even. Yeah. He's a
Got me.
princess, Fanrex.
Nothing princessy about it.
Look who's talking.
I'll probably just end up picking your pockets and stealing all your money. Wait, what? I mumbled that under my breath.
Could
She didn't hear it.
quite possibly cut off his hands at one point in time? I normally don't like to resort to violence, but I feel like the constant threat's been kind of scary right now.
And you're a princess? Oh my god. You're violent for a princess.
You bring this out of me, to be honest.
Were you ever this violent back at home?
I had no need to be violent because nobody spoke to me the way that you spoke to me.
Oh yeah. Should I learn manners?
I would appreciate that. I believe anybody that you're trying to court would also appreciate that as well.
Is anyone facing the ship right now?
All of us?
Facing the ship?
Well, I just assume you guys were like in a circle. So which
I thought we were in a circle.
which three of you would you assume would be facing the ship? Of like, there's three with your back turned, three facing.
I'm facing this ship.
I'm facing Ren.
Why am I back turned?
I think Lunaris would be vaguely watching Rithara.
Okay, so Lunaris, Ren, and probably one of you guys just see Gilrezi sort of walk up and cross her arms and captains.
Gilrezi.
Good
Morning. If none of you are busy, we could use a hand, or as many as you're willing to lend. We could get this show on the road, as they say, or ship on the ocean sooner rather than later. If you're willing to help us out.
Definitely. I
Again.
have some business to attend to, but as soon as I'm done, I'll be willing to lend a hand. I know Fanrax isn't busy.
The boss does not work. All right.
Yes,
The
the boss
boss.
does.
The boss supervises, okay?
That's accurate. Okay.
That's
Yeah.
the supervisor.
I will lend encouragement words, all right? I will encourage you to work, all right?
Okay, how about this? If you don't work, we're gonna throw you off the ship.
I'd like to see you try. I think I'm too fast for you though, honestly.
You see, she just turns. We'll be there.
I'll go with you then.
Anyone else going besides Lunaris? Panic?
Yeah.
I'll go
yeah.
and help.
Oh shoot. Oh shit.
Yeah. Can I get a what would I call this? What the fuck would I call this? One of you make an athletics check for me with advantage, and one of you make an intelligence check for me with advantage. You guys can choose which ones of you guys do it. Intelligence is more how well it's done, sort of coordinating with Rylon, who's sort of like, no, you want to make sure that the entire ship is covered, so it doesn't fucking sink. And then athletics for more of like how quickly you get this done. You can choose who makes
Who wants
those.
to do what?
I'm a
say-
pretty fast guy.
Oh, I can do the athletics.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not good for either, really.
I can do the intelligence check.
You said with
Yeah.
advantage?
With advantage.
Is the intelligence at advantage or no?
Yes. Yes, because you have help from multiple crew members.
I'm gonna roll again.
Dirty 20
That was a nat
for
20.
athletics.
Nice.
Nerdy.
24.
Dirty 20 and natural 20. Yeah, you guys are able to like break for breakfast, but besides that, you guys get done by late morning. Working on that. Ren, what is it that you would like that we were looking to take care of?
Giving the crew
Oh, dividing up.
gold each. Yeah. So I'm just going to where I keep the money.
Okay. Yeah, are you like pulling them individually aside?
Yeah.
Who are you pulling aside first?
Am I?
Hamai is the only one out there. You just see Rathara and like Big Chonk, like 100 feet down the beach toward the north. But besides that, it's just you and Hamai out on the beach. Hey Ren. Still feels weird. How can I help you?
I'm so sorry, am I? Good morning,
Oh.
and I'm so sorry about last night.
I want to say it's all good because I know that was not intentional at all, and it is all good. It was surprising.
Both of us, but I understand if the burden of such was on you more than me.
Well, thanks for healing me. I'm glad I'm not dead.
The least I could do. The least I can do.
Of course.
Here's
What can I do?
Here's just a bit of gold, seeing that we have received a bit.
You don't have to pay me because you almost killed me. I mean, you didn't almost kill
Oh.
me. The orb almost killed me.
This isn't because you almost died. Just because of your hard work and
Oh.
your amazing attitude and all that you do. Can I give you a hug because I almost killed you?
Two-armed hug.
I will accept. And any hugs you. Thank you. And that's very generous. I think if we can, I would like to visit a post. I think I want to send it back to my family.
Oh, that's so admirable of you. Definitely. I think we should be able to visit one once we get to the Morani Isles.
Okay. Yeah. Well, thank you. I guess I'll hold on to it for now. Thank you very much.
Of course.
Oh, and food should be ready very soon.
Thank you.
Who are you stopping with next?
Probably Rathara.
Hi. Hello. Do you want to help me
Hello.
find Shiny?
I might in a few. I have some business to talk to you about first.
Okay. What I do?
No, well, you've been such a valuable crew member. So, in light of our recent haul, if you will, we have decided to give you 10 gold because you've been so good.
Well, that's cool. Thank you.
Yeah, it's not a shiny, but it can definitely help you either obtain a shiny or it's just good to have in case there is anything else that you may need, especially once we dock at the Morani Isles.
Okay, thank you.
Of course.
Yep.
Thank you for
Takes
being...
the gold piece. Bites it. That's good gold. Okay. Thank you. Pockets it. Bites the next one. I think they're all gonna be like this. Okay.
I would hope they would all be that way, but
Someone tried to pay me in fake gold one time.
On the small island that you live on?
Yeah, they were like they're not from the island though. They were like a trader or something.
Oh, well, I'm happy that you've learned a valuable lesson in that sense, but I'm sorry that you had to experience
Yeah,
that.
I bit him.
Understandable. I may not have that same reaction, but it's definitely a good reaction to have.
Well, thank you for the gold. It offers up a little hand.
I shake it. Ren shakes it, like,
Shakes it.
firmly. Yeah.
Thank you, Captain. Okay, I'm gonna
Of
go back
course,
to
Char.
hunting shinies.
Best of luck.
Thank you. Hey, do you have earrings in your ears?
I do not currently.
Okay. He walks off. Who are you off to next?
Who's the closest?
The rest of them are all down below.
Okay, then I'll just go to them and I'll give them all their shit at the same time then.
Okay, yeah. Handing it off to Tanner's like, yo, dude, thank you so much. That's crazy generous. I mad appreciate. Rylon's like, thank you very much. I will all be spending it. Heard that Moroni Isles have good gambling. And good
Oh.
cigars. Thank you, Captain. Pockets it. And Delia's like, well, it is very generous of you. And I appreciate it more than you could know. And Gilrez is like, think about what I'm gonna spend it on. Mine's good cooking, but kind of miss the home meal. See what the Marniels has. But you're able to pay out the whole crew. And by late morning, you guys are able to like consider it to be finished. All the work that you've done on the ship. Gilrez like, we're gonna try this thing fucking out. Sounds like I gotta push it into the water, and we'll see if we take anything on. Looks good to me, though. So, with that, you have a beached vessel currently. You'll need a decent amount of strength to push it off the beach. You can wait for a higher tide if you want. It's not like it's a low tide right now, but you'll still have to push it a bit. Or pull it a bit, if that would be easier. Suppose you could put ropes on it and pull it from, like, low in the water. From, like, the shallows. What's the plan to get it back in the water?
High tide would just be later at night, right?
Yeah, it would probably be like evening. Like the tide is coming in currently, so.
Okay. I think if we're ready to leave, we can give it a try now. If not, try again at night.
Okay. Are you pushing or pulling?
I feel like
think we should hawk to
pushing.
pull that thing.
Probably the smallest would be pushing, and those who are capable of like maintaining their stance in the water would be pulling. I'll probably be pushing, even though I would be of no help because I have -1 strength.
More the better.
I think maybe
Like-
we'll do like maybe the rope thing, like how we pulled it in.
Mhm.
Maybe I guess it's just how would we get leverage pulling it towards the ocean? But
Is
if
it
we can,
facing the island right now? So like if we drop the sails, it'll be facing the island.
Just facing the island, yeah.
Okay, so I can't use my trick.
I mean, you can still kind of push it with if you're thinking of doing gust of wind. I mean, I still think it would work because you're still hitting sails, even though it's not it wouldn't be as powerful as if it was going with the sails, but I feel like it would still work. If wind is going against the sails, like you're fucked. Like you don't move, you move backwards even. Just not like crazy fast.
I'll do that from like a safe distance.
Yeah,
on the island, probably
what's the
then.
range of gust of wind? Just out of curiosity.
I'm reading it.
Is it 60 or 90?
Does it say?
Yeah,
you
it
have
should
a
say
60 feet long
Probably
and 10
reach.
feet wide.
Yeah. So who's going at the front of the boat to push it, and who's going to the back to pull it?
I'll go to the back to pull that thing.
You might be a little short. You might be
Yeah, you're a pusher. I decided the short ones go in the front.
Oh,
I mean,
yes.
yeah, you're a pusher, man.
I mean,
Nice
if you
try.
can
You could water walk.
oh shit, you can water walk
Oh.
actually. True.
Big brain.
Yeah, so you
hot,
can
good
actually get leverage while standing on the water.
There it is.
Gilrezi, Delia, Hamai's like, well, I'm not very strong, but I can certainly do my best. And Rylon's kind of like, got a bad knee, so I don't really want to go in the water. But I'll give it a good push. And Rathara's like, I literally weigh like 20 pounds instead of an apply. Like, okay, fine, okay.
I'll cast Gust of Wind when everybody's in position then.
Yeah, who are the two people who are leading the polls?
Sai.
Sai?
Tannerson? Tanner?
Tanner good as well. Someone want to roll athletics check for Tanner with advantage, Sai with advantage, and then who's leading the push?
I could lead the push.
Okay. Give me a athletics check with advantage. Because you're getting help from a million different people. Okay, like
Alright.
3 different people.
You said disadvantage?
Advantage, sorry. Advantage.
Oh. Athletics?
Yep.
Or
I don't know if it picks up, but I love the new dice.
Yeah, happy birthday to Chanel and to Ollie. Got new dice from the group. Woo!
25.
What was that, 19?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
I was doing athletics. Advantage, you said?
Yes.
It was almost a natty.
Daddy.
That's a 7.
Did anyone roll for Tanner? Or do you want me to roll it?
Dirty 20.
Dirty
Ew.
20. With 2 successes and a failure. 2 is enough. Without high tide, you needed 2. If you had high tide, you only needed 1. But you were able to pull the ship to the point that you start getting to like the shorter people who are pulling. It's starting to get like 4 or 5 feet up, and you're like, okay, and everybody sort of wraps around to the side. I mean, Vanrix can keep pulling for as long as he wants because he's just walking on the ocean at this point. But everybody else sort of wraps around to the front as it starts to get into the shallows for the people who are pushing. You push and push and push and push. You hear the scraping of the boat against. It's like you hear Rylon. You'll do that. It's all right. We'll get it fixed. And you push. It's like, someone better hop on the ship. We don't want to take it out to sea. And you're able to get up onto the ship, and drop anchor if you. I mean, you guys dropped anchor before actually, so it won't go. Actually, it won't go anywhere. But, yeah, you're able to wade out back to the ship that's now, sailing again, basically. Looking down below, there is no water that is coming on board. It does appear to be, with all the rolls that you guys had a lot of successful rolls in terms of ship repair, so absolutely able to go back to sailing. Anything you guys like to do first? Besides pack up your stuff, I guess, that you had on the beach.
Can
I wanna
Lunaris
ask-
run around?
Oh, go ahead. No, you.
She's running around. She's just high-fiving everyone.
Hell yeah, dude! Let's go. That's a successful repair right there.
I knew he'd love that high five.
You see, like, Tanner runs around as you're running around. You like high five him. He runs around to the back of the line again. Woo! And high fives you again.
I love that. I was gonna ask Hamai about the map that I gave them the day prior.
Right. See, Freya forgot about that. Hamai did not. Freya has a map that's almost done, but did not finish this week because Diablo 4 exists. Woo! But you are given a map of Imrani. I can look at it right now. It's not finished, but I can basically, yeah. So there are, let me load it up. But there are 6 islands. Off the top of my head, there's 6 islands. The northwesternmost one is known as Nimalon. Or there's actually 7 islands.
But like, Bren doesn't need to like look at it right now. She just wanted to make sure it was like in one piece.
Yeah. The smaller
it-
writing is basically super tough to decipher.
Okay.
So a lot of the like smaller points of reference are you're not able to make out what they say, but the larger
Okay.
places such as Olari, which is on the northwestern island,
Okay.
you're able to make it out.
And okay, cool. And is this something that she could have like be better with? I'm sorry. The sentence structure there was terrible. Is this something that she can like repair with mending or?
Because was it torn?
Yeah, I think you said it was like a little torn and waterlogged.
Yeah, so it's no longer waterlogged, but yeah, you're like kind of holding up the pieces together, and you would absolutely be able to mend it back together. It does, unfortunately, unless you're able to like, you'll probably just need a new map in terms of like, you want small specific details. I mean, who knows how old this map even is, and whether it's up to date, because things change, especially in the last, few hundred years. Cities come and go. But for now, you have a map of the Mirani Isles that is, if a bit, when like water sort of like dries on like a notebook piece of paper, and like sometimes like the ink kind of like smudges all over the place.
Yeah.
If you like write giant, you can still make out what it says, but if you write really small, it's harder to tell. So it's kind of like that. But
I'm gonna probably give this map to Lunaris then.
Okay.
And I'll tell Tetra about it. But I'll give it to Lunaris because Lunaris is doing day shift and they could just like switch it out or whatever. Lunaris!
Did she say it like that?
Did she? No, she doesn't. Lunaris.
Yeah.
I managed to find this map. It's a little waterlogged, so you can't really find too many fine details on it, but it should be useful. apparently we're sailing to like the northwest of the Marani Isles. If this is something that you could probably switch out between you and Tetra as you guys go on. It may not be the most helpful right now, but who am I to say it's not going to be helpful whatsoever?
How big is this map?
About like,
Oh,
a big.
okay. She's gonna like unfold it and like look at it. And, thank you. And she's squinting to see all the fuzzy details.
Of course.
Yorezi's sort of like leaning back against like the wall of the. If you guys are set up in like the hold as you're sort of looking out or looking at the damages to the ship. Time to head out then? Alright, Captain.
Think so.
Yes.
Let's get it ready.
Alright, time to drive. Let's do it.
Okay. With the day shift, can I get a survival check from Lunaris heading farther southward? So is there anything else you guys wanted to do before you leave this island behind?
Yeah. I think I want to talk to Leah for 1 second. I want to say.
Good morning, Fanax.
Good morning. I just want to say that remember, when I was pulling that ship, it was really no big deal, to be honest. I did it pretty good. You see it?
I did see you walk on water, yes.
You think it was pretty cool, right? And buff, right?
It was cool. I don't know about buff though.
By the way, just looking at you right now, I like your makeup a lot. I think you do it better than Lunaris, actually.
This is a all natural look. I woke
like
up
it, I
like
like
this.
Wait, so you're not wearing makeup?
No.
Oh, great heavens!
Most
You're
of
Lunars hear this.
most of my makeup was destroyed in the hold when
Oh my
we
goodness!
took water on while getting attacked by a dragon.
I do remember that. You look pretty good when you were fighting, though.
When my face was melted off by acid.
Oh, well, not the face melting pot, but the swinging pot where you were swinging and almost trying to kill it. That was pretty cool.
Thank you, Fan.
Oh, sorry. I was just staring at you for a second. My bad. So what are you doing later on the ship?
I believe that is she on day shift or night shift?
She's on night shift.
I think that I am going to take a nap and eat some food and then have my night shift.
Oh, perfect. So sometimes do you want to like grab something to eat, maybe? Whenever they
Fenrix, get
cook
back
dinner.
to work.
God, I gotta go, babe. Right? I'll talk to you later, right? The princess, so they call her.
Just pats you on the head. You are a funny
Bald
man.
spot?
In the bald
Oh,
spot.
thank you.
You are a funny man,
thank you.
Fanax. And she walks off.
All right, I go my separate way too. What, wolf girl? What do you want? All right, okay.
It's killing me that you're like the